dipping it there during the swing.
That's correct, yeah. So we started off with a lot of pressure across here, the handle behind it, the weight well on your heels, even though that's probably not where I'd like to see it at this point in time, over here. So this is bum well outside your heels. Even there, we're still outside your heels, but I'm okay with that. That's plenty. It's going to be outside your heels anyway. Magically, we'll start to then be able to rotate a little bit freer. So this one, there's a lot of angle here. And this one, obviously the camera angle's changed a little bit, or the ball position's changed onto relationship to the camera. But you can still see that there's a lot less angle there. The handle's a bit further forward, and all we've done is ask you to put the pressure in your left foot, about 55 to 60%, but your hip feels like it's over here, and that handle feels like it's there. And that's what I'm getting at. And then from there, all I've asked you to do is keep the pressure on that left foot. It won't. If we had force plates here, I can guarantee you that 70% of the pressure would be in that foot. I can guarantee you that. But the reality is that this body shape hasn't really moved. And remember, I drew that line before from this angle on the right-hand screen that we wanted to lose as much of this as we possibly could. Because that's no good can come of that. The only way you will end up drop kicking your fairway medals, and you'll struggle out of fairway bunkers, or you'll catch it quite nice out of fairway bunkers. If you catch it, you'll hit it fat. You'll hit it behind it and then hit the ball. And that's how we're going to talk about moving forward with club face positions, and because that's quite open there at the moment. And hand and arm paths. Yeah, that club face position. I'm not too worried about that at this point in time. That will shut just by what we've done at address with the grip and those types of little things.
This thing is a change.
Oh yeah, no question. So we've gone from that look there at the point of contact, and albeit this is small, so we're not exactly comparing apples with apples here, but because we've only asked you to make a small swing at it, but you can start to see there the interesting lines that.
So the ball feels like it's supposed to feel.
That's right. So long term, we're neck issues and shoulder issues from what you were doing there with your head and your chin so low and stuck essentially. So it can't really rotate, and then you continue to rotate through. This one will start to see that that shaft there, very, very vertical. This one's now on the point of your shoulder. This one's above the point of your shoulder. Just by you doing a better job at address and getting the understand of pressure in your feet, and then a bit more evidence to your brain to accept what I'm telling you to do. Because I can guarantee you could have Tiger or a Tigers coach here at the moment, and if we didn't have this footage, I can guarantee you would not accept it. This thing doesn't work that way. That decision maker up there.
It's like Danny on the tee, as he's doing, he does sort of this thing.
Yes, that's correct.
I look at him, I think, reverse pivot, what the hell is he doing?
And then when he actually hits the ball, it doesn't actually do it. Because
He really, it's sort of, he's doing
That's
this.
right. That's exactly right.
What's all that?
Yeah.
And he's a good golfer. How can he be doing that?
And then we look at this, which is the club geometry. The club faces, or the head is coming from, the path of the golf club is coming from the inside, which is fantastic. So as long as this number, the face angle is below this number, you will generally speaking get a draw. Okay. So we'll start right at target and then draw back. So the club face still has to be open to hit a draw, what we call a deflected draw. So it starts a little right at target and doesn't cross the line. And this, we now have an attack angle, whereas some of these ones before, it was a positive attack angle, so you're actually hitting up on it quite considerably. The number was the same, so you ended up hitting a beautiful shot, but we didn't have an attack angle at all. So we don't have that sound or what is perceivably known, or what is known as compression. That's a different story there again. So that's just from the address position and getting you to keep the pressure on that left foot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.